This is a space for curious souls who want to understand the unseen without fear.
We explore the intersection of intuition, energy, and the paranormal, offering grounded insights, real stories, and practical tools.
We're two intuitive weirdos on a mission to shift the paranormal from fear to empowerment.
Together we demystify the spooky and reclaim the sacred, one episode at a time. Welcome to Empower Paranormal.
Lilydale.
Paranormal Weekend at Lilydale with John Zaffis, Dustin Perry, and Brian Candace. I always say his name wrong.
Yeah, it's alright.
I try not to do it to his face.
Is it Perry or Pari? Perry. Dustin Perry. Okay. See, I don't know. But we love you guys. Sorry. Nobody can say my last name right either. It's alright.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not even gonna...
No, you were Other Dustin all weekend. And I was the person with Other Dustin.
Yes, exactly.
No, it was great.
That experience, though, was so life-changing.
Yes.
Dramatically life-changing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think, for me personally, going into it, that I realized how much it was going to affect me.
And for us, we are people that intellectualize everything as it is.
Yes.
So every moment of the weekend when the speakers would talk about something, we're just like, okay, this can apply to here and George Taylor.
Yeah.
Like, how do, we
had so many aha moments.
Yes.
It was, and what was great about all three of them is they all had very different perspectives on the paranormal. They definitely agreed on a lot of things, but they all had their own kind of spin and take on it, which I also thought was really awesome. I mean, it was really cool.
And they were so chill, no ego,
Yeah.
which was very helpful for us and just everybody there, I'm sure.
Oh,
because, the wrong ego can turn you off and you're like, I don't want to be around this person. But it was great. The whole weekend being immersed in it. And then Lilydale in itself.
Oh. I mean, the minute we got there, we had an experience. The minute we walked into our Airbnb,
we checked in.
and then we got confirmation from the owner that there was. We heard laughter down the hallway, and then we quickly realized we were the only ones in the building, and we got confirmation it was a little girl that lived there.
Yep.
That passed away. I don't know what that thing was in the woods. Wasn't it? Did we decide it was the owl? I don't really know.
Noise was the owl.
Well, the noise was the owl. Well, we definitely saw something,
But
too.
what was the figure? I don't know.
That wasn't an owl.
That was not an owl.
That was definitely a...
I'm just glad you saw it, too.
Oh, yeah. It's in my head. That's the thing. When you have these visuals, it's forever just ingrained in that brain. Like, I can't... Even the things that have happened here, I will never...
Yeah.
Even if I want to try and let go of them, I can't. It's just...
Like the scary lady upstairs.
Oh, yeah. Hi. Maybe we'll, have a chat someday and you won't be so angry.
Why is it always the old lady that has to look the scariest? Like, why?
And that's what always freaked me out as a kid, the story of the woman in black. She was this creepy woman dressed in black, and it's always like these women that look pale, and she did, this woman here looks pale.
Yeah, and like she wanted to beat you with a ruler.
Yeah.
If you didn't behave.
And it was dark. That's the other thing I can't get over. Like, me and Rhiannon, I remember thinking, like, wow, it's really dark. I can't believe I can see her hands and her face. She must have been very pale. Mm-hmm. Like me. Lilydale embodies spirituality. I mean, it's the oldest, biggest spiritualist community in the entire world. The minute you're on the property, you can just feel this. It's like
stepping back in time, and time just stands still.
Yeah. There's like a buzz to the earth. It is just...
You have to go.
You really do.
They do stuff all the time. Get their seasonal program, and I mean, we didn't even realize there was stuff going on.
How much was happening?
Well, we were there for our event, so we missed like all of Saturday, but we were mostly in talks anyway.
We were,
Saturday, and then Sunday we're like, we could go do all these things. And we got to the healing temple. That was really Dustin, talk about the healing temple and your experience.
All right. Well, my experience is we're like, oh, let's do this, and we're sitting there, and we get inside, and they start saying some prayers, and it's non-denominational, so it's everything from some stuff from the Bible to what else did they? There was some poems, I think.
Yeah.
Really beautiful, really well done. And then there's chairs at the very front of the
More like stools.
building. Stools,
yeah, stools you sit on.
Yeah, and they call everybody up, and everybody sits there, and you literally do a spiritual cleansing, which I looked at her and I was like, what is this?
Yeah.
What are we doing? What are we getting ourselves into? And
it was hands-on healing.
it really was.
Yeah.
And it was, I don't know, it really, that was one of the things that definitely changed me.
Mm-hmm.
I said to her when we walked out of there, I was like, why do I feel like I'm wearing a helmet? I was like, I feel like I'm wearing a helmet, and I feel like there's like something here. And she's like, it's your third eye. Hold on. Like, you've been reawakened. And, but I felt it for almost 3 days. I could really, it just was so strong. It was like an energy in itself. It really just.
I get so excited for people when they are awakened. So I'm like calm over
Our drive home though was a little interesting because I felt like the whole time we were driving home, I kept seeing things on the side of the road, and you're like, well, you probably are.
Yeah.
Like, and I was like, what the heck?
Yeah. You could see more. You're opened up more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I really just want to keep this momentum. Like, I don't want to lose this. Like, I just, it just changes things. And it also makes you realize that boring, mundane, everyday parts of life are just that.
Yeah.
We have so many human experiences that we could experience if we open ourselves up to understanding ourselves more.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to be preachy here or anything, but it really, I mean, she has helped me so much in figuring out how everything is working with myself and my intuition, and it really, I just cherish it. I just think it's amazing. Like, I really wish I would have been able to do this sooner, but I also think you're intended to meet people at a certain point in your life, and you were that person. I think we just were meant to help each other in some way. I think we really, I mean, I know we touched on this last episode, but we really did, we both, I mean, all of us actually, I mean, we came off of awful situations, like, to the point where I know I was kind of like, I don't know, like, where to go. I don't know what I actually want to do with this. Like, what am I doing?
And we said we were never going to work with another paranormal team again. We could have people come in and do private investigations and book that, but nobody is going to claim this house. Like, this is ours. And then you came in and were like, now you're ours. You're part of this. And where are you? It's like,
sure. I mean, after my first experience there, all right.
Yeah.
No.
Did you talk about that last time?
I don't know if I did. I mean, basically, so my first experience with the George Scheller house, it was amazing, but how can I sum this up very shortly? At the end of the night, we were standing in the main room, and I felt something grab my leg. I just thought it was somebody in the room, but apparently it wasn't. It was, I mean, they were in the room, but it was nobody we could see.
It was not a living.
It was not, they were not living.
It was not fleshy.
Yeah.
Casper.
So fast forward to later that night, I had just fallen asleep, and I woke up to this throbbing pain in my leg. It was the same leg where I got touched. And I like shot straight up in bed, and I was like, what is happening? What's going on? So I got up, I ran to the bathroom, I looked down, and there was all this congealed blood all over my leg. And I was panicking like you would not believe. I was just thinking, what is this? I mean, I really would like to know what happened, because I don't think there's any medical explanation for it. I mean, I definitely looked for cuts, scrapes, anything. There was nothing there.
And then he still came back.
And I still came back. Oh, and also there was nothing on my pants, nothing. So I don't really know, it was almost like a stigmata type thing. It was like it just appeared, and really weird. So then I reached out to you because I was thinking, is stuff really happening that's bad, that could be harmful to people? And I went back and forth with my partner about it. I was like, am I going to sound crazy? And so then I just was like, fuck it. I'm going to do it. Oh, I just said fuck it. I'm going to do it. And I just was like, you know what? If this can help them in any way.
Yeah. And then we were concerned. I was like, okay, we have to get him back here. We got to see if this
It was a much different experience for me the second time.
Yeah. I was like, I don't want him to be afraid of this.
Yeah. I definitely was. I definitely was hesitant. I remember walking in the door the second time thinking, oh gosh, what is going to happen? Like, what's this place going to do to me? But I mean, you guys were very calm and very, I think that it's the energy of the house. And we've talked about this numerous times, how we do think that the house has its way of pulling us together, picking people.
Yeah. I can't ever really get into the details of how I wound up in this part of the state, but let me just say it's through a wild series of circumstances that I even wound up here working with my partner. And then once he and I got in the house together, the paranormal activity here exploded. And one of, don't want to say his name. One thing that Brian Cano talked about at Lilydale was sentient places and how it might put out energy and draw in the people that it needs.
I love that theory.
To give it the energy it needs to then be able to act and be.
Yeah.
And I really think that's what happened here and now. And then as we dive deeper, we all seem to have some sort of, if not ancestral connection to it, just some sort of spiritual connection to this house. So I don't know who brought us in, but we are all here together now.
We are.
We're stuck.
And I mean, I'm not mad about it. That's for sure.
All in this together.
I actually, when you started singing that, I was thinking of another song. But, it's really interesting what life throws at you. Like the minute you think you're really down and you can't get any lower, and I will definitely. I mean, at Lilydale it was another confirmation. They said she's like, oh honey, you're an empath. And I was like, oh gosh, I don't like when people just throw that word out, but she's probably right. And that just was like, I needed to hear that.
Yeah. And we don't like when that word's thrown around because it gets used for that. It's so overused. Like I work with a lady who's like, oh, I'm an empath. I'm like, no, you're an asshole.
Yeah, exactly, right? You can't be both.
So
you're one or the other. Like,
empathy and really feeling what others feel, and then really feeling what these entities feel versus like sympathy is different. You know, you can sympathize for somebody but not feel what they're feeling. Empaths, we feel what they're feeling.
Yeah.
You know, and it's like when my husband's was hurting, I could feel when he's hurting. You know what I mean? He would message me and he's like, are you stressed about something right now? This is before we were living together. I'm like, well, yeah, actually, like, I can feel it.
Yeah.
So even him, who didn't have a lot of abilities and still hasn't fully embraced himself yet, he's having experiences since we got together. And I feel like that's my purpose. I've come to realize...
You're a healer.
I just wake people up.
You really do.
It was really irritating when I was younger, in my 20s and stuff, and I realized I was to help somebody realize their truth and who they were supposed to be with things, and it wasn't me.
Yeah.
Like there was different things that have happened throughout my life where I'm like, okay, I was meant to be here to help this person realize their truth, and that's really... I realize mine.
Yeah. I mean, and it's just so helpful because, I don't regret any part of my life. I really think we just are perpetual learners, like we always say. But I do think that some guidance, especially, and it's nobody's fault. Like, it's just how it is. I mean, a lot of it is unlearning, like we've also talked about. But when you do have that person, it's just so much easier to feel comfortable in your own skin and also be able to talk it through and really empower yourself.
Yes, and once you start embracing...
This is a commercial. No,
once you start embracing what you can do, those people around you, you'll just start naturally attracting others like you who also want to talk about it, who also want to learn about it. You can always reach out to us. We are here to help, not just talk at you, but we want to help people in every aspect possible.
If you have any questions, anything at all, you can message us. Like, share, comment on our page. Any stories you want to share with us, any paranormal experiences that you've had that changed your life. I mean, that's all part of this. We really, the reason we created this is empowered, I'm going to say it again. No, but we really want this to be a communal experience. I think going through this, my personal experience definitely made me realize that Your people are waiting for you. They are there. They are waiting to hang out with you and have so much fun with you and also learn with you.
You don't have to do this alone.
No, absolutely not. And we're also part of that journey. So whatever we can do to help you, we
Please
will
reach
try
out.
our best.
Don't go through this alone. Don't feel like you have to do it alone. Don't be afraid to reach out to us. And it's just taking that step, and like I'm doing now with the apprenticeship.
Sometimes
and
it
learning
can be a jump.
You got, it was
Yeah.
scary. I'm like, I don't want to do this,
Yeah.
but I'm doing it because really I do, and I want to learn more, and I want to be able to take what I learn and help others.
Yeah.
You know. So
I
you
mean,
just
part of
take the
it's
leap.
age too. You start to realize you don't have much time. No, I'm just kidding.
Shut up.
But you really just want to try.
Don't wait until your late 30s to figure this out.
Yes, please don't.
Or older.
Please. Are you talking about me? Yeah. Yeah. So figure yourself out. That's what we're saying. Figure yourself out. Okay.
We're here to help you figure that out.
Yes, we're here. We're here. We're here for you.
The next time you feel like your house is haunted or you're having some sort of poltergeist activity, have you look inward and see what's going on with you mentally or somebody in your house. Check in with everybody and see if your emotions are being tied into something. You still might have a ghost that just reacts to you feeling a little cuckoo at the moment. That could possibly be.
Yeah.
But challenge yourself to look into that. Look into it further. When you have a haunting around you, is it you? Are you attracting it?
Maybe.